afternoon and welcome to the next B-Max video. This is 2015 Ford B-Max. In this video we're going to be changing the fuel filter and the front brake pads. Fuel filter here, which I had to get from somewhere else because the one that Euro sells is the wrong one for this particular car, and we've got our front brake pads. So I'll do the air filter first. I'll do it off camera because on the last video you saw me getting it out, so I don't need to show that again. Can I just put a link to a previous video or something, but there'll be a link to playlist at the end of this video. So I'll get that done and I'll come back to you when I'm ready to do the brake pads. So I've done the fuel filter, I've primed it up, so it'll start again. First thing I need to do before I do the pads is to take the cap off the brake fluid reservoir, and I've got some of the stuff I need. So I get this jacked up, axle stand under it, and the wheel off. So a couple of tips for changing brake pads. First one, once you've got the wheel off, now it's easier if the calipers are out rather than the wheels being straight. Obviously in this case the calipers at the front, so you turn the steering wheel to the left because it's left on side, and just makes it a bit easier to get to them than if the wheels were straight. Now because we're changing the pads, one handy tip is to wedge a screwdriver in, flat bladed screwdriver, and just lever it, and if you get it right you can just pushes the piston in, just moves the caliper forward, just gives you a bit more room to play with when you're pulling out take the caliper off. So doesn't always work, but there we go, got a bit of movement now, and the caliper's held by two 14mm bolts. So got a little impact, little beast. So let's have a look and set that to 3 for undo it up, and out it comes. Same with bottom one, and that's just spinning, so I need to get a spanner on there to hold it, and then I'll try undoing it again. So after trying various spanners, I found out it's an 18. And unfortunately I can't get it. I'll just try it. There we go, I managed to get that out. So this should lift straight out. There we go, and it does. So I'll just put that on here, should hang it up, but as long as it don't fall down, it's alright where it is. And then it's just a matter of knocking these pads out. Don't have to worry about damaging because I'm putting new ones. I'll give this all a quick clean, blast with brake cleaner. And I pretty much use a full can when I was cleaning the mower, so luckily I bought 2 early on, so just give this all a quick wipe, spray down. Check these pins. Yeah, they're moving quite freely because, as you can tell, the wear is quite even between the 2 pads, and you could just pull them out and just see what they're like. Oh, not too bad. I just had a bit more grease and just had a bit of lithium grease. And get a special brake grease. Don't think you really need it. I'll just pull the other one out. Smear of grease. There we go. Just didn't to grease them up, just make sure it's all free, and we'll get the new pads. So I've got the new pads. I opened them off camera. I know everyone loves unboxing, but I want to show the owner the difference. You can see the difference between old and new. It's a world apart. But before we fit them, we need to push this piston in, and that's what this C-clamp is for. So get this, and then I need to wind this out. But before I resort to pistons, if you can just push it in by hand. No, not even going to try. And I can get special tools for this, but just use my trusty clamp. Quickly wind it in. Put it more where you can see it a bit better. Just wind it in. And I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And you have to worry about popping these seals because we're taking cap off brake fluid reservoir, so there's no excess pressure. I'll just put fluid level up, and that's wound all the way in. So we'll take this off, and now we're ready to fit the pads. But I just have a quick look, just check the brake fluid level on the reservoir, just make sure it's all good. It should be all right. Yep, nothing to worry about there. So it's time to fit the pads. So got the look. So what I need to do is dab a bit on the ears. So, yep. See if we can get one in there. Try not to contaminate the friction surfaces. That'd be bad news. That's one in. And do the same on the other side. So just a bit. Just a slight smear on this side. And then it's just a matter of putting the caliper on and then just getting these screws started. And then with the impact, wind them in. And that is the brake pads done. I'll do the same on the other side of camera, you don't need to see that. And I'll get back to you when that's done. So that's it for this job. One more tip I'll give to you is when you're fitting your new pads, remember to operate the brake pedal a few times to push the pads out. And you don't have a scary moment when you're setting off. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thought I'd show this in a bit more detail than I did when I changed the pads and discs 2 years ago. So please remember to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. You get notified of new videos. Questions and comments, you might put them as ever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.